Got a painful, swollen bump on your eyelid? Well, that's a sty, basically just a clogged oil gland during a tantrum. And you probably want it gone ASAP, right? Well, don't worry, I'm Dr. Mitchell. Let's jump straight into the best science-backed ways to make it disappear fast. The number one fastest way to get rid of a sty is to simply just heat it up. A sty is like a pimple on your eyelid. Heat helps soften the clog so it can drain, but not all warm compresses are created equal. The best types of heat that you can use for a warm compress typically are like Stye-like mask. One brand is called a Brooder mask. This stays warm for about 10 plus minutes and it uses moist heat to penetrate a lot deeper. You can just use a warm washcloth if that's all you have. It works, but it cools down pretty fast sometimes. You have to reheat it constantly for it to be effective. So this is how you use a warm compress. First thing you simply do is just heat up the mask. And the second thing you do is just hold it to your closed eyes for 10 to 15 minutes, 4 to 6 times a day. Repeat this until the sty drains and heals. Bonus tip, if you look like you're falling asleep at work while you're using one of these, just call it self-care. The next thing you need to do is simply just massage it, but you only want to do this after the heat. Once this dye is softened from the heat, give it a little gentle massage. This helps break up the blockage and gets things moving. Use clean fingers or a cotton swab to lightly rub the swollen area in a small circular motion. Do not press too hard. You want to encourage drainage, not pop it like a zip, because that's a terrible idea, and we'll talk more about that later. All right, the third thing you need to do is simply keep those eyelids clean. Styes happen because bacteria clog up your oil glands, so keeping your eyelids clean is key. Do it twice a day, and here's what you need to do. Use lid wipes. OcuSoft is a great brand that you can use, or you can simply just use baby shampoo mixed with warm water. Gently clean your eyelashes with a cotton pad and avoid touching or rubbing your eyes constantly. Your hands are like VIP lounges for bacteria. Duh. All right, the fourth thing you need to do is simply get rid of the makeup and don't wear your contacts. I know it's hard. I know going without mascara or contacts for a few days feel illegal, but trust me, it's worth it. Makeup traps bacteria and can make the infection worse. Contacts irritate the eyelids and slow healing. Toss the old makeup when your sty is gone because it might be contaminated as well. All right, the fifth thing you can do is just consider antibiotic ointments. And I'm gonna be honest, most dyes clear up on their own, but you clicked on this video because you want to get rid of it fast, right? So if it's big and painful and stubborn and you got a wedding that you need to attend, you need to get rid of this thing pretty fast. You can also try over-the-counter dye ointments like polysporin. Apply a tiny amount to the eyelid, not inside your eye. And if it's really bad, see a doctor for a prescription strength antibiotic. Now it's part of the video where it's time to get peer reviewed. All right, so the sixth thing you can do is to use doxycycline. This is a medication that can be used for reoccurring styes. If styes keep coming back, your doctor may prescribe doxycycline. If they don't, you can ask them. This antibiotic is an oral antibiotic that helps reduce bacteria and inflammation in your oil glands. Studies show doxycycline is effective for chronic meibomian gland dysfunction, also known as MGD, which is linked to sty formation. Usually taken for a few weeks or months, depending on depending on the severity. So if you're dealing with a sty season instead of a sty day, ask your doctor about it. And if they don't know about it, bring them the peer-reviewed article. All right, the seventh thing that you can do is simply just take pain relievers, especially if it hurts. Doesn't necessarily get rid of the sty. What doesn't necessarily get rid of a sty, but eye styes can feel like tiny evil sandbags in your eyelid. If it hurts, take ibuprofen to reduce the pain and swelling. Also, just get extra sleep. Your immune system fights infections better when you rest. I know you don't sleep. You need to sleep more. Rest, lay down, get those 8 to 9 hours of sleep. Number 8, never pop a sty. Seriously, just don't do it. I get it, you're tempted, but squeezing a sty can spread bacteria and turn a small problem into a big infected mess. Let it drain naturally. Think of it like a firework. If you mess with it, bad things happen. And like I said before, most styes heal in a few days to a week. But if you notice no improvement after 7 days, it's getting bigger, it's extremely painful, or it starts affecting your vision and spreading to other parts of the eyelid, you may need to see a doctor immediately, especially if you feel like it's not going away. You might need an oral antibiotic like doxycycline, or you might need a doctor to actually drain it safely. Okay, so overall, just sum it all up. If you want to get rid of a sty fast, use a brooder mask or some type of mask that produces heat on the sty. Gently massage after. Use lid wipes or baby shampoo. Keep your eyelids clean. No makeup. You're beautiful just the way you are. Stop wearing contacts temporarily. Also, antibiotic ointment can be helpful if it's really bad and you need it to go away. Doxycycline for chronic styes. And the biggest thing is just never pop it. Okay? Try these tips. Let me know in the comments how long did your style last. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.